And welcome back to another playoff edition of Hockey Talkie. My name is Clay. Thank you for tuning in. Today, the NHL's Department of Player Safety announcing that they are suspending Chicago Blackhawks for Drake Caggiula for Game 2 of the qualifying round series against the Edmonton Oilers for his hit in the head against Tyler Ennis in Game 1. Now, I'm not surprised with this ruling. I'm not really surprised with any ruling anymore from the Department of Player Safety just because of the inconsistent history that they have. I could have seen this being a one-game suspension. I could have seen this being just no punishment at all. The hit wasn't malicious, wasn't intentional, but that doesn't really matter because the primary point of contact was the head, and I'm all for cracking down on hits to the head. So a one-game suspension to me is completely fine in this case. The one thing I do have a problem with, though, is, once again, the inconsistent history of the Department of Player Safety in their punishments, because just the other day, we saw Ryan Reaves of the Vegas Golden Knights make a hit to the head on Arizona Coyotes and former Blackhawks player Nick Schmaltz that sent him out of the game, and he's now missing Game 1 that's being played right now as I record it, and Ryan Reaves doesn't get any penalty or punishment at all. So once again, I'm fine with Caggiula getting suspended a game. I'm not fine with the inconsistency of these rulings because, once again, to me, hits to the head need to be cracked down, and they need to be cracked down consistently. Now, Drake Caggiula's absence from Game 2 is certainly going to be noticeable. He is not a guy that really shows up all that often on the score sheet, but he is one of the few physical presences on this Blackhawks roster. And as a guy who is playing against his former team in the Edmonton Oilers, his energy and motivation is certainly palpable out on the ice and was in Game 1. But the Hawks are going to have to find a way to replace him, and I don't think they're really going to be able to replace his physical presence. They're just going to have to do the best they can. In my opinion, or from what I can see, I think Dylan Secure is probably the most likely guy to jump into the roster spot there. But once again, Dylan isn't the type of guy that's going to really replace Drake's physicalness or probably his energy for that matter. So it'll be interesting to see how Coach Colleton maybe adjusts the lines to kind of compensate maybe a little bit different strategy to those kind of bottom two lines. We'll see how that goes. Nonetheless, as I mentioned in my Game 1 recap, the Hawks are going to have to come out and collectively find a way to match the Edmonton Oilers, because I guarantee the Oilers are going to come back motivated, come back desperate, because they do not want to fall down 2-0, because in a best-of-5 series, that would put them on the brink of elimination. So they're going to do everything they can to even this series up at one game apiece. The Hawks need to match it, no matter who gets put in the lineup to replace Drake Caggiula. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate that as always. But most importantly, stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you for Game 2.